All right, everybody, we are back live. We got Marvin Vettori versus Tuivasa here in the main event, the heavyweight fight. Should be a great fight. So Tuivasa, he's on a 5-fight winning streak here, and he's known for having a really hard to knock out chin, and he's known for really brawling and throwing some really powerful strikes. He's just coming off a crazy knockout victory of Derek Lewis, and he's most famous for doing a shoey, which is where you pour beer into a shoe and you drink it. Okay? It has really been catching on, and if you go and you see him fight in the bar, a lot of times everyone orders drinks and will drink a shoey at the same time he drinks a shoey. So it's actually good for business at bars when they play his fights. And then you have Ciryl Gane, who is a very technical kickboxer, and this is a really interesting matchup where Tuivasa has not faced this level of competition yet in the heavyweight division. This is really the top tier. A lot of people are unsure of if he should even be in this very top tier of the division. Ty wins. He makes me 75 pounds richer. Connor, where did you say you were from? It's pounds or it's quids? If you could explain to me in the chat what that's about, I'd really appreciate it. This match is, I believe it's in Paris, France. And there is a growing population of MMA going on in the UK. And you see guys just like Leon Edwards have a tremendous, crazy victory over Kamaru Usman. So he is from the UK, and you see UK MMA really exploding and becoming a major place on the scene. Connor Kilmore says, the UK, where are you from? I'm from the USA, and more specifically, I'm in Florida right now. Yes, there's a crocodile right outside this door, and all we care about is pickup trucks and cheeseburgers. We don't know about pounds. We don't know about quid, but I do know something about martial arts. Connor Kilmore says, Leon is the GOAT. Yes, I did commentary for the fight. I lost my mind when Leon did a head kick knockout on Kamaru Usman. What a spectacular victory. And some of the things that they put together on YouTube and Instagram, where you see his coaches yelling at him and saying, come on, Leon, come on. And what the hell is wrong with you? You're letting him bully you. Get in there. And the Rocky music is playing in the background, and you see Leon probably won the first round, but things start to turn for him. He doesn't win the second, doesn't win the third, doesn't win the fourth, and his corner's yelling at him, and then he comes back. Yeah, stop feeling sorry for yourself, Leon. That was absolutely the best. And the Rocky music's playing in the background, and then you see he comes again with that perfect 1-2 head kick, and knocks Kamaru Usman out and becomes champion. What an incredible story. He was a couple seconds away from probably never fighting for the title again, and his life going on a particular route, and he just completely changed the trajectory of his life with that 1-2 head kick. Yes, thank you, Connor. That stop feeling sorry for yourself, Leon. That was absolutely great. I got goosebumps even talking about it right now. Great stuff. So, Connor, I don't mean to ruin the party on you here, but in this one I got Ciryl Gane. I think he will be able to stay composed, stay within himself, and will not try to make this fight a brawling match. I think Tuivasa would love this fight as a brawling match, but I think just the technicality of Ciryl Gane is going to win him this fight. And I believe when Ciryl Gane fought Francis Ngannou, He didn't get knocked out, so I doubt Tai Tuivasa will have the ability to. So the tail of the tape here: Ciryl Gane's 32 to Tai Tuivasa's 29. Ciryl Gane 6'4" to Tai's 6'2". Ciryl Gane weighed in at 247 to 266 of Tai Tuivasa, and Ciryl Gane 81-inch reach to 75-inch reach. That is a significant 6-inch reach advantage. Connor Kilmore says Tai will catch him. Hey, it would be a great story, and you can't help but love Tai Tuivasa. He definitely is in the most serious game there is, and doesn't take himself too seriously, and has that great combination. I wonder if there will be a shoey. That should be the real bet. If Tai Tuivasa will do a shoey at the end of this fight, win or lose. It's probably a pretty safe bet that he will. But, my thoughts are Ciryl Gane is just going to try to pick him apart here and really make this a technical kickboxing match where it favors him. And Tai Tuivasa is going to try to make this a real brawling fight. Azan, if you're here, throw your name in the chat. Let me know if you're still watching. Love to have your commentary. Last time, Connor Kilmore, he's been a little bit questionable with his additions to the chat, but I'll forgive him. Thank you for your addition of "Stop Feeling Sorry for Yourself," Leon. That was truly great. Connor Kilmore says Israel goes to Kamaru's weight, challenges Edwards, beats him, vacates the title for Usman versus Edwards 3. Well, I sincerely doubt that that's going to happen, Connor. Israel Adesanya is like 6'4", and it's difficult for him to make 185. So I just don't see Israel going down to 170. When you're that tall, it's really hard to be 170. He is a beast. Everyone you mentioned in there, Edwards, Kamaru, and Israel Adesanya, they're all absolute monsters, all beasts. Don't know which one you're even talking about, but I agree. They're all beasts. So we're about to get underway here. We got Ciryl Gane in the corner. Bruce Buffer is announcing their name, and the first round is going to begin. They do the stare down in the center of the octagon, and Ciryl Gane following him with his eyes, and Tai Tuivasa looking everywhere. Connor Kilmore says the best in the world right now is Ngannou. He will stay champion till he retires. I don't know. We'll see. Ngannou's knee, he did a major knee surgery, a complete reconstructive surgery. A lot of guys are not the same after that surgery. And he's also frustrated with the UFC. All right, first round is underway. They shake hands in the beginning of the first round. Ciryl Gane opening with a round kick. And now, as you notice, they are in the Aiatsu stance, where they are both in the orthodox stance. And up, Ciryl Gane now changing it up. I like this strategy from Ciryl Gane, being bistantial, as I've heard it called before, and constantly having to change in Tai Tuivasa's mind what stance they're in and make this more of a technical battle. Exchanging some leg kicks right now. Let's see. Connor Kilmore says the best in the world right now is Ngannou. Yep, we went over that. And then Jones versus Israel. That would be class. I think that ship has sort of sailed, and I think Jones will fight in the heavyweight division. That will be interesting no matter what he does. And you see that beautiful body kick in this Ken Kenyatsu stance now. And it just appears that Ciryl Gane is bouncing more, is lighter on his feet, and seems to be more comfortable in there versus Tai Tuivasa. Although, both of these guys, they hit so hard that literally anything could change at any time. Also, if you just look at their bodies, Ciryl Gane's clearly looks more like an athlete, and Tai Tuivasa looks like not an athlete, let's say. Both the guys, they're doing this thing where they pitter patter and they both hit each other's gloves. And this is a great way for both fighters to establish and find range. There you see Ciryl Gane establishing that jab. Like I said, trying to make this a technical kickboxing fight against Tai Tuivasa. Cash out for 13 pounds or risk it for 75. What would you do? I wouldn't have bet on Tai Tuivasa in the first place. This is 5 rounds, though. I don't know. I don't know what to do, Connor. A lot of my friends, they ask me for my predictions, and they make bets based on my predictions. Sometimes they hate me, but usually they love me. Usually I'd say I can predict the victory about 4 out of 6 times, I would say. So we're here in this Ken Kenyasu stance, this open stance as it's referred to. So risk it for 75. Good answer. All right. Whatever you want to do, Connor, it's all on you. It's all on you. And ties, a beautiful jab to the face from Ciryl Gane, just right down the middle. And you see here, Tai is really kind of keeping his head straight on the center line, where it is a target for Ciryl Gane. And you see Ciryl Gane is the one who's moving his head here more, which is an important thing to note while they are in these exchanges. However, Tai is controlling the center of the octagon and loves this idea of kind of putting pressure on fighters by forcing them to be close against the cage. And throws a nice hook on Ciryl Gane's face. But Ciryl Gane does not mind being the counter striker in this fight. And another beautiful jab from Ciryl Gane. I think that will be a major factor of this fight. Ciryl Gane constantly sticking that jab in the face of Tai Tuivasa. And the jab is a great way to kind of reset things. And especially with Tai keeping his head, not doing so much head movement, keeping his head on the center line, the jab will kind of stifle a lot of Tai Tuivasa's ability to come forward, and Ciryl Gane will take advantage of this 6-inch reach that he has. 24 seconds left in this first round. We got 5 rounds in this fight. Ciryl Gane's got to be careful because Tai Tuivasa's come in with these large overhand looping hook-type punches, and a few of them have been close or have grazed Ciryl Gane. So if ties to win, it looks like that could be a major route to victory for him. That concludes round 1, and we'll be back in 30 seconds, they say, for that fight. Cash out for 13 pounds or risk it for 75. What would you do? Connor, let me know what kind of service you're using to bet. Is it DraftKings? Is it something else? I've never been much of a betting man myself. I'm a Jew, and we don't risk our money for no reason whatsoever. All right, so we got some corner advice. It looks like to Tai Tuivasa here, and it looks like his coach is telling him to feint more, which Azan, let me know if you're here. Miss you a lot from the last time. All I got is Connor in the chat, even though he's a good guy. All right, we're starting round 2, and you see this idea of they're both touching each other's hands to kind of find and establish that range off of the jab. And you see again Tai Tuivasa taking the center of that octagon, but Ciryl Gane is a great counter striker and does not mind having the other person lead the dance, to say, and really sort of be on the outside of the ring and sort of stick and move and pick his opponent apart. But it's risky. Tai Tuivasa loves the idea of pressuring forward and kind of pinning someone against the wall so they can really get his hands on him and start throwing those big blows. You see, a nice hook there from Tai Tuivasa. Like I said, those big looping punches are Tai Tuivasa's best chance of winning in this fight. A couple of them have caught Ciryl Gane, just like that last one. But Ciryl Gane's hard to knock out. If Ngannou didn't knock him out, it's going to be tough for Tai Tuivasa to. Although another perspective on that is you saw after Stipe fought Francis Ngannou, he got knocked out by DC the first time. And DC said that there's a possibility that he had his chin weakened from fighting Francis Ngannou. And really, DC has been instrumental in making me rethink my thought process on the chin. He was saying things about, like, if you take enough time off, your chin can come back and you can have the ability to kind of take more damage without the light switch being shut off as easily. Like you saw Luke Rockhold, he was known for having a weak chin. He took many years off, and even though he retired after his last fight, he got hit with a bunch of bombs and didn't get knocked out, whereas before, when you touch his chin, he would go to sleep. And I've seen this several times now with fighters where if they're super, super active, their chin can weaken. And I wonder if that happened at all to Ciryl Gane. Certainly, Tai Tuivasa isn't a great guy to be fighting if you have a weakened chin from fighting Francis Ngannou. But I still give Ciryl Gane the advantage, and he seems to continue to be picking apart Tai Tuivasa with his striking here. Tai Tuivasa pushing him up against the cage, and you really, when you push someone up against the cage like that, they have two options. They could either go left or they could go right. Oh, beautiful takedown attempt for Ciryl Gane, stuffed by Tai Tuivasa. Anyway, like I was saying, when you push someone against the cage, you could either go left or right. One of the best ways to cause a knockout is to have someone going the direction. Oh, a major strike here from Tai Tuivasa. This is really bad for Ciryl Gane. This is really close to being finished. Ciryl Gane with a great recovery, and whew, crazy, crazy stuff here. Ciryl Gane trying to get his wits about him. Crazy stuff. Connor Kilmore almost won some serious cash on that knockout. And you could see he's still a little bit hurt, a little bit woozy. And if Tai Tuivasa lands another huge strike here, and a major body kick from Ciryl Gane now brings Tai Tuivasa back, and then Ciryl Gane's rocked. This is a crazy, crazy exchange here in the second round. And this is the kind of dogfight that Ciryl Gane doesn't want to be in. Tai Tuivasa wants to be in. But these kicks to Tai Tuivasa's body are killing him. This is a crazy, crazy round. If both of these fighters make it out of this round, that would be wild. Definitely a nuts round so far. I wonder if there will be a finish soon. Tai Tuivasa is trying to make this a dogfight, and that's what it just was. And you saw the best chances of Ciryl Gane winning. And both fighters' faces now have lots of blood on them, and Ciryl Gane just sticking the jab. And Tai Tuivasa puts his arms out, getting the crowd to egg him on. Oh, a nice two right to Tai Tuivasa's face. Just eats it. A lot of these Hawaiians, and that's time for the second round. Great, great second round. A lot of these Hawaiians, though, just have seemingly unstoppable chins where no matter what, they just don't get knocked down. They're showing some replay here. Oh, crazy, crazy knockdown there from Tai Tuivasa. And I have a great video about the secret methods of how to strike someone to knock someone out, check that out in my videos for free here on YouTube. Where if you hit someone and you make their brain shake like a pickle in a pickle jar, like you're shaking the pickle jar, that's a great way to knock someone out. And if you saw the shot that really wobbled Ciryl Gane there from Tai Tuivasa was one where he hit his chin and his head did this wobble back and forth. And your brain being shook in the skull like that is a great method to knock someone out. Probably the best method. If you hit points like the tip of the chin is the point where you get the most leverage to get that shake of the brain. So here we go. Start with the third round right here. Tai Tuivasa immediately going back to that body where Ciryl Gane going back to the body where Tai Tuivasa seemed hurt. A great strategy and continuing to pick away at that weakness. And Ciryl Gane also looking to open up the cuts on the eyes of Tai Tuivasa and get the fighter to start bleeding into their eyes. If you get blood into your eyes for long enough, you will start to lose your vision. So it's real important to get that taken care of, and could really start to bother and inhibit someone in the fight. It's also an easy place to cut because there isn't a lot of skin right there, and the skull is right behind the skin. So in my analysis here, Ciryl Gane doesn't seem to mind being on the outside and being a little bit of a counter fighter here, but a beautiful body kick there from Ciryl Gane. It would behoove of Ciryl Gane to start fighting in the center of the octagon, which seems like what he is choosing to be doing now, because he doesn't want to get in Tai Tuivasa's game of having him either go left or right and come in with some major, huge looping strikes. So a great adjustment there from Ciryl Gane to start fighting this fight in the center of the octagon and understanding the strategy of Tai Tuivasa. How do you like that for some analysis? Azon said that Dana White should hire me to do some commentary, and I would love to do that. Oh, beautiful head kick from Ciryl Gane. Oh, and Tai Tuivasa plays possum, pretends that he's hurt, and then as Ciryl Gane comes into close, Tai Tuivasa throws some heat his way. Great, great stuff. Someone says best in the world right now is Charles de Bronx. Maybe. 2 minutes, 41 seconds left in this third round. A crazy, crazy fight so far. And this would be insane, too, if they make it past this round. If this goes 5 rounds, it would be a friggin' miracle. I love the antics and the tactics. You can't trust that Tai Tuivasa's hurt or out of this fight, because he will come back and throw some major bombs if you try to close the show too early. And like I said, the key here is for Ciryl Gane to pick Tai Tuivasa apart and just to outpoint him and outstrike him here. And if you look at the faces of both of these fighters, Ciryl Gane, his face looks totally clean, like it's been untouched. And Tai Tuivasa looks completely bloodied and battered. And that's a tribute to Ciryl Gane's beautiful striking, his technical striking, that he's picking him apart, making this a kickboxing match more than the dogfight that Tai Tuivasa wants. And you also see Ciryl Gane forcing the action to be in the center of the octagon now, as a beautiful change in his strategy, as to not get pushed up against the fence. You see how Ciryl Gane, he gets pushed up against the fence, he completely bails, and then he resumes fighting in the center of the octagon. A great addition to his strategy in not being caught in a dangerous zone from Tai Tuivasa. And Ciryl Gane really pouring it on here. Tai Tuivasa is not looking so good. Lots of shots to the body. And then when he drops the hands to protect the body, he hits the head. But, man, it's just like, how do you knock this guy out? Tai Tuivasa's got that iron chin that's famous for a lot of the Hawaiians. I'm pretty sure he's Hawaiian. It'd be funny if he wasn't Hawaiian. I've just been saying, oh, Tai Tuivasa on wobbly legs here. Oh, and it looks like the referee's going to stop it, and he does. He does. Crazy knockout victory for Ciryl Gane. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Makes it a beautiful kickboxing event, and really comes by with a technical finish. Beautiful stuff there from Ciryl Gane. And you see George St. Pierre clapping in the background. You know what's so funny? I heard about George St. Pierre. George St. Pierre is known for being one of the most technical, safest fighters in all of mixed martial arts. But his favorite fights to watch are just the knockdown, drag out, leave all of the fight to chance, and try to get a crazy victory like a Tai Tuivasa. And it's funny that he's in the crowd for this type of fight. But ultimately, like I said, it was that adjustment from Ciryl Gane to fight in the center of the octagon to take away Tai's strategy there of pushing him up against the fence and landing bombs if Cyryl's to move left or to move right, and to change the initiative of the fight from being a counter striker to really kind of dictating things and fighting the fight in the center of the octagon. And that change in the strategy really took away Tai's only ability to mount offense and achieve victory in this fight. And it's what eventually led to the finish. And man, Tai Tuivasa, he's so tough. It's almost like he doesn't get knocked out. He just is on wobbly legs there. And he takes like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 crazy shots. And he's still fighting back. It's not like he got KO'd cold. His chin is so ridiculously tough. It's just like he got knocked down from getting hit in the head so much. So a testament to Tai Tuivasa's toughness. And should be an interesting question where Tai Tuivasa goes from here. In his last fight, he got a solid victory against Derek Lewis. But does he really have the ability to survive at the very, very top of the heap here at the heavyweight division? Connor, I'm sorry about losing some money there for a closely contested bout. I tried to tell you I got Ciryl Gane on this one, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Much love and respect to you all. Please check out any of my martial arts videos for free on YouTube. I'm starting to amass quite a collection. Got nearly 100 videos. And I just got done doing an entire series on how martial arts can all be broken down by the relationship of the spine between two different opponents. Please check that out. I think it's a revolutionary way to look at fighting. And through a principle-based approach, if you can categorize all of your techniques into one of these 8 sections of a manipulation of the spine, you could then simplify the entire ocean of moves that exist within martial arts and start to categorize things into different pockets. I have plenty of videos on my channel through all different topics in striking and in jiu-jitsu and grappling. And I hope you check those out. I hope you check out any of my instructionals. If you want to support my channel through the PayPal link, or if you want to just do all of your regular Amazon shopping with my Amazon shopping link, you spend no extra money. You just do all of your regular Amazon shopping, and I will get a percentage of that. Another great way to support the channel. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next UFC event with Hamza Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your night.